Apologies that you are being dropped in the middle of this game, but I'm playing Deep Rock Galactic Survivor again. Realized I forgot to stream. I'm also going to be getting in a call, so I will get that going.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
I'll take this one.
Please don't kill me. Hello.
Diving deeper. Taking you to stage 2.
What'd you do to you? You said that you weren't getting it, so I answered for you.
Ring because I told them we'd be busy tonight.
A gorgeous gun for a
If you're busy,
gorgeous
that's
war.
fine.
Now we're cooking with gas.
I just felt
You
bad.
don't see these every day. What else we
You don't
got?
need to feel bad. It's all good. Just know that you hate me now, so.
I just became
I kid. I know you guys don't hate me. If you guys are busy, you're busy. It's not a big deal.
You have your objectives.
Despise you, Bailey.
What?
I despise you.
Oh, so you do hate me. Fuck yourself.
Mission control, you
Yeah, I hate you
surly
like I hate
bugger.
Tim.
This one's for you.
Oh, that's rude. How fucking dare you?
You're the reason I left, Bailey. I just couldn't deal with another Tim.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's why all the people that were planning on leaving after peak are still here. Because I'm just as bad as Tim.
I know. It's fucking funny.
Wait, what?
We would have lost
Feeling much
our
better
drivers
now.
if Tim was still there.
Oh, yeah, you guys did lose some drivers.
Well, no. We would have lost even more of
As a
it.
fight for
We,
your
like,
life,
literally
the
half of our
swarm is
crew is
approaching.
ready to leave.
Kevin, Bo, Maddie.
I'm pretty sure Brandon was.
I haven't heard that name in a
I'll
while.
take this one.
He called me every Saturday.
Bo.
Work out.
I know Maddie's.
You know, Bo's Bo.
Oh, there we go. I don't know why I did that. Alright, we're gonna continue watching Modern Family like white people.
Yeah, that's like the whitest white person show ever.
So funny! No, Friends is.
Okay, yeah, you actually have a point there.
Uh,
Friends absolutely is.
As a fight for your life. The big swarm is
Friends
approaching.
and, The Office.
Hey, fuck you. The Office is great.
So is Friends!
Eh.
Adios. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Modern Family.
See you guys later.
Aliens, go!
Can't land the supply pod. Impact zone is cluttered. Get it fixed.
Alright, I need to get user in here. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know.
It's mine! I die a little inside every time I have to pick up.
Alright, let's get this done as quickly as humanly possible! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh!
Supply pod cleared. Impact imminent.
What a shot!
Okay.
Now this is a rare treat.
Of course I'm out of bullets. Just what I need right now. A fucking elite slasher coming to kill me.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
Yes, turrets! It's exactly what I need.
Boom, baby! Attack! it in. Pop the loophole. Let's get them in.
More mining speed. Whoop, whoop. Please stay away.
Get it done, miner.
I need
Red sugar.
sugar. Fuck you. Oh shit. Oh no! I did a stupid.
The time is up, great.
Oh god.
Alert. Threat level increasing.
Hello there.
Hi, what's up, dude?
A whole bunch. Just streaming some Deep Rock Galactic Survivor.
I got what were you calling my fiance again? Amelia. That's it? No.
I mean, she was commenting with her public name as well.
Okay, so yeah, so I got I learned that Suck had a Lego set when she was growing up that
Get there now.
she never really got to like enjoy because her brother took it over.
What a
And, like,
fucking asshole!
well, yeah, but her parents like kind of let it happen because she's a girl, and wait, girls shouldn't be playing with Legos.
Oh,
according to them, right?
fuck yourself.
So I
Well done,
found
Miner.
the
We
set
knew we could
sealed
trust you
in
to go
box.
it
Oh my god.
Stage 2 completed.
Keep in mind, you are saying this on a live stream, so if she hears this, it's your
I already told her. I already.
Oh,
told
I
her.
just became a better dwarf.
I
assumed
found
was a
it.
surprise.
Nope.
I
Try
found
again.
the set sealed in box,
That is amazing.
and I bought it.
Can I paint my nails
yes.
to match it?
Okay.
That is amazing.
Shoot.
Legitimately, that is
Done.
fucking amazing.
Get to it, miner.
And she'll have the experience of this set again.
Good
Can't
job.
believe how green I
Good
was.
job,
beginning.
Matt.
So
You did the good.
I hope so. But yeah, I
Oh, you
found
absolutely
it.
did.
It'll do.
You absolutely did.
I know, like you can go on Brick. Like,
Slightly restoring somebody's childhood is always a good thing.
Interesting. Okay.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? That's a fucking awesome gift. I would be absolutely over the moon if somebody got me some of the sets that I had as a kid that I don't have anymore.
There is Nitro over here.
Yeah, there's a set that, like, a lot of the sets I got as a kid, they don't, like, they're, like, classified as rare sets. So they're, like, really hard to
Prepare to fight for your life. The big
For
sword
example, I
is
was really into the Space Police line when that was a thing.
Oh yeah.
Why are there so many bugs? Oh my god.
I forgot about the Space Police.
Those are some fucking awesome sets too.
I'm not so
Oh
proud
yeah.
We got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. Do something.
I remember that. Oh fuck. Yeah, no, but like I don't know. I immediately when she said it, she was like,
Swords inside. Load up.
I had to ask her so we could find the original, like because like she was like, it's like an A-frame, you know, cabin, and I was like, I mean, that
Can't be that hard to find. Or to figure out what
There's
it
a set
is.
right there, except it wasn't. And she was like, I was kind of misremembering, and she was like, I found it. And I was like, what? She's like, I totally found
Just
it.
what the
And I was like, what? And I looked it up, and it was like, the one we found was $1 zillion, because, you know, it was sealed in a box. I was like, I'm gonna get this. Right.
That's awesome.
And I found it on Bricklink.
I'll take it.
That is fucking awesome. Ah, darn it!
Jesus. Hello, Darman.
Challenges lit
Hello
up like a
there.
Christmas tree. We got a storm incoming.
What's up? Biatch?
Holy fuck, I am absolutely fucked right now. Oh my god.
What Lego sets did you have growing up, Darman?
Bailish.
The Lord Bailish, you're streaming, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I probably shouldn't talk about my inappropriate Lego sets. I'm just kidding, I don't have any.
Did you say your inappropriate Lego sets?
Yes. Well, I don't have any, that was just a joke.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, if inappropriate Lego sets existed, you can be sure as shit we would not have had them as children.
Well, that's true, yes.
Did they? I don't think they ever existed.
Absolutely not.
The closest thing they ever had to it was Leia in the
Slave Leia.
yeah, Slave Leia. That was the closest thing they had to it, and Slave Leia in Lego form was hilarious. It was not.
It was not at all sexy.
It wasn't. It was just legitimately. It's still funny in the game too, like in the Lego games. But
Yeah.
go on. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Oh yeah, so I had one that I've been thinking about lately that I really wish I had is I had a couple of old Lego space sets from like the early 2000s also.
Oh, that's cool.
Again, I was reminded of it because there's like they have a new series of that and they're really cool, but I'm like, damn, I had something. So really wish I had those. I completely forgot about them.
Wait, were they in Space Police ones? Yeah, because Baelish was just talking about those.
It's actually this Lego City space set. It's not. I don't think it's just police. Yeah. It's interesting that it's like under the Lego City like theme, I guess.
You need to move it. The pumps are
They
evolving.
have one sets for that. I don't remember what they were originally.
God, I am so absolutely
like the ones I had as
fucked
a kid.
right now.
Looks like.
I want it.
I'm trying to see if I can find any. I don't think they were like called anything. They were just like oh man, these are so cool.
Threat
Yeah,
level
I'll just send
increasing.
like a picture of the box of one. I don't remember if mine. Like I don't remember which one I had.
Objective completed.
Swallow this.
Objective completed, Miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to
From
orbit.
Google Images to Discord.
This works.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Never mind.
So, the reason it came up, my fiance
Plenty more where
mentioned
that came from.
a
Stage 4
Lego
is
set
waiting for you,
that she
Miner.
had growing up,
Oh.
and she didn't get to have all the fun she wanted to have with it because her parents / her brother took it away
Power up, man. Let's shake it up.
because she wasn't she was a girl, not a boy.
What?
And
Epic upgrade.
yeah, and
Isn't
her
that
parents
so
took it.
shite?
And it was just, it wasn't the thing that they wanted.
We've got work to
Well,
do
we
and
played
quotas
with
to
it,
meet.
like,
You
hell
have
yeah.
your objectives.
So I went and I found a sealed in box set,
Oh, that's sick.
Would you look at this.
and I bought it.
No.
That's so sick, dude.
So I'm
such an
she'll
awesome
be able
gift.
she'll be able to start from scratch, fresh, open the box from scratch.
And build it.
That's awesome.
Fucking awesome.
Does she know, or is it gonna be a surprise?
Cowabunga.
She knows. I had to help. She had to help me find it.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, because it was the she remembered it was like an A-frame cabin, but like it wasn't that. It was,
So what was it? You never said.
I'll send a link. I'll send a link to it. It's a cabin.
Oh, it's just not an A-frame one.
Yeah, I'll send a link to it. It's actually a 3-in-1.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll send a link. I sent a link in Nerds.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm jealous.
she said she spent a lot of time playing with it, but she's never got like. Apparently, it wasn't for.
That's so
Not
fucked
for
up, dude.
Yeah.
So
girls.
fucked up.
Such a
Oh,
shitty
wow,
way to
the
treat
other
your fucking
variations that
child.
you can build are sweet.
I know. I'm curious which one she built.
Clear them out.
Like, I'm curious which one. I guess I'm gonna find out. Like, I'm curious which one she built or which ones she built. You know?
See, what other ones I have? Yeah.
Right.
I just remember they had Lego. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a pit stop for like a race car. It's a game of like a race car and a pit stop.
Oh, that's sick. I don't remember you having that one.
Big swarm detected.
Yeah,
Back up and get ready.
I don't know. I used to think I didn't have that many sets as a kid, but now I've been remembering sets that I had
Think you
recently.
can kill me? Well, think again.
I think I still, like, most of my pieces were just from, like, the bins of basic bricks, but...
Oh, yeah.
That could be wrong, because, like, I said, I
Counting
can
into
remember
points
these
until you
sets, and
clear out the
then I
landing
remember
zone.
all the little bits that were in that Lego bin that would have come from sets, too, so... Octane.
I rarely go for this one.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Oh, great. Just what I need. Another fucking swarm. God damn it.
Dude, I loved the announcement text for your stream. I don't think anyone's gonna read it, but it's
Mine.
yeah.
The 40k one.
Yeah.
It's funny, I actually got the idea from Josh because, or sorry, user, because his is also 40k themed, but I was like, I'm gonna lean way the fuck into
I
it.
needed that.
What game is this?
That I'm playing?
Oh, you probably have a set in the stream, don't you?
I don't. I don't, because I don't want to deal with changing it for every stream. It's called Deep Rock Galactic Survivors. It's like a... Have you seen, like, Vampire Survivors?
Box of goodies headed your way.
It's basically that, but it's Deep Rock Galactic. I think the genre is called an auto shooter, because like you walk around and you're just always shooting automatically. So you're just like, oh yes, yes,
Dude,
You're just like
oh
updating the
yes.
stuff on your...
Yep, and I just,
pretty fun.
it's actually, I've never really been able to get into these kind of games, but I've actually really enjoyed this game so far. I have like 4.5 hours in it, I think.
I could grind this like endlessly. It looks
Well,
like.
that's the whole thing with these games. That's what they are.
pay for it.
Yeah,
That's like the whole point.
you're right.
Gimme.
So maybe I shouldn't play this because
It's really fun, actually.
I'll grind it for hours and I'll be like, "What the fuck am I doing?" There's no end.
Yeah.
I'm just grinding.
So
for the
like
sake of
basically
grinding.
in this
I
one
thought
you
all games
have
are,
in a lot of these it's like an endless thing. In this there's like a set number of missions that you can do. And they have different difficulty levels essentially.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out.
So there's like 5 sections to each level. I'm on the 4th one right now. Damn it, I didn't complete the secondary objective. That sucks.
Stage 4 is done.
Here's
Stage
one of
5 we go.
here's one of the sets I had growing up. Unfortunately, it wasn't too bad when like it was new.
I'm gonna
But
just show me more.
It is now. It has.
You don't see these
It is
every
now
day.
231% more expensive than
The
it used to
dreadnought
be.
will emerge when you destroy the small cocoons. And watch
Yeah,
out
this
for
is a
release.
cool looking set.
Keep your cool.
It's so
They'll make it out
cool.
just fine.
That's probably how much it would cost if it came out this year. So,
Yeah, frankly, but the power function stuff you see there is all higher. You can't get the power function stuff anymore, and it sucks. Like, power functions are so
Out to
Wait, so it's separate from
play.
Technic? It's like a different thing?
Power functions were part of Technic, but now
okay.
there's something called Powered Up, which is the new replacement, and it's all like phone controlled. You have like an app on your phone you use,
That's annoying.
which is cool in a way, but also just like stupid. Like, come on,
Yeah, that's-
It's not as
I can't
cool.
stand it. I love controlling everything with latency. It's so good.
right. I know, right? Like, yeah, that's so cool, guys. Like,
Okay. Oh shit. I haven't finished listening to this podcast episode from The Verge, but apparently there was a bunch of like breaking news from Microsoft today about Xbox.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Is the rumor that they're killing Xbox actually true?
I don't know.
Oh, thank fucking God.
they're trying to put that. They were trying to put that to rest, but that's,
Shoot you.
the Xbox is declining. But they sure said growth. They said growth a total of 24 times during the presentation.
I'm betting what they're gonna do is start putting Xbox exclusives on PlayStation.
Okay, so here's the problem though. Like, I don't want someone needs to stay in the console market. I can't. We can't have one of these people being like, for all of them, like, oh yeah, cloud gaming is it now. That's gonna be terrible.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
refuse.
Fuck down.
Cloud gaming is just a terrible experience. I don't know. People keep saying, oh, it's fine for non-competitive games. How is that even true? Like, no matter what the UI is.
Well, like, a
even if
game
it's
like
not,
this,
FPS,
a little bit of latency would not be super detrimental.
it wouldn't be game breaking, but it's not a good experience. Like, I don't. Yeah. Like, you can tell the whole time. Like, it's just ugh. I don't know. Maybe people just aren't sensitive to that for some reason.
Some people just aren't as sensitive. Yeah, I think that's really what it comes down to. Well, it's crazy to me too because I notice it very easily, but
Yeah, me too.
I can understand why if you aren't somebody that notices it very much, I can see why you wouldn't care.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying that's the thing that people don't know. Well, I hope they don't fuck it up for the rest of us. I hope that you can still at least PC game on Xbox, PlayStation, stops it.
Oh my god, I'm a genius. I know what I'm gonna do. Come on, fill it.
I remember.
Open it!
I tried really hard to play. I tried Stadia a long time ago, and that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
And then there's
Well,
like
Stadia
the
was-
cloud. There's like the Nvidia ones too, which I've played.
Damn it, that did not work how I wanted it to. Fuck!
I tried playing Lego Fortnite with Xbox Cloud Gaming a couple times, and I did for like 20 minutes, and it was like nice to be able to
I
play
was
things like it worked, but, like,
extremely
I would
disappointed
not-
with Lego Fortnite.
I would not continue to play that way. Like the whole time, I'm noticing. Like, sure I can, but I'd much rather not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lego Fortnite, it's been okay so far. It definitely doesn't feel like Lego that much. Like,
Well, see, I don't remember if I already said this to you or not, but the way it was pitched to me was Lego Minecraft. And it is not Lego
We talked
Minecraft.
about this already. That was just a problem with whoever described it to you. It's not marketed that way.
There goes.
Damn it, I was so close! It was like this is probably the 12th time I've done this level.
So, was there actual breaking news, like interesting news from Microsoft
I'm gonna
today?
Google it, actually.
Yeah, I saw it on the Gamers. I saw it on the Gamers Nexus news feed today.
Oh,
Um,
Bailey stuff was right.
Yep, I was right.
4 Xbox exclusive games are coming to PS5.
Oh my god, Sea of Thieves.
So, sorry, Matt, go ahead.
oh, you know, it's the video I sent earlier has the beginning thing in it, like the Gamers Nexus video I sent earlier. Like 410. It has the intro of it is the
news from Microsoft.
it's really fun.
Oh, okay, hold on, I'm gonna watch this. Oh, and here we have. I can't get into this topic on the stream, but
Crystalline
not?
Caverns, my favorite.
the problem is if we do not
It's a
grow, you end up
magma
with job
core
eliminations.
I can
It's like,
handle
wait a
hazard
second.
one, just
Why do you have to grow to maintain your
I'll try
current
on hazard
employee
one.
base? And I'm not going to
Because you're a massive corporation.
No, I'm just not going to get into it right
building
now.
stuff.
Yeah.
Find and eliminate the dreadnought. Remember, you're on your own this time. There's no one to carry your body back.
Yeah, I love
Get
Gamers
over
Nexus
here.
is great news. I love his this is like Gamers Nexus is what Linus Tech Tips should have been.
Yeah.
Like the dude has. Did you see his Newegg thing? Where he like.
Oh yeah.
So-
yeah.
Oh my god, he is like such a fucking legend. I fucking love him.
I need to get this line. I need to write this down.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna try the free version of GeForce Now at some point, just to see, you know.
I
All
tried
locked. Please clear it out.
Stadia
I'm gonna
one
mute
time.
you all for a minute so I can catch this clip real quick.
Okay. Yeah. But well, I don't know. Like, I kind of want to try it. You tried it, you said?
No, I've tried Stadia.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of want to try it just to see how it plays with, like, see how it plays on Mac and everything, and see how the latency is. But I don't know.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Oh, that's such a good line. What was that?
What's that?
This is perfect for the build.
I need someone to put this link. Oh, this
Good
one.
work. Supply pod inbound.
Phil Spencer said, what happens is when an industry doesn't grow, you have to, I can't even remember verbatim, but that line I said earlier is just,
It's such a bullshit cop-out.
it's probably the reality of how they run business, which is,
Really sweet.
Yeah.
Clock this, bugs.
now what you could do is, hey, looks like there's less money, circumstances.
Swallow
Oh, I see. When an industry doesn't grow, you have job eliminations.
You got a loot
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's. I love how they're like. I love it how like particularly gaming companies have a bad tradition of doing this, where like, you know, something slightly doesn't go right, so they lay off half their staff. But in reality, it's just it's talent they'll never get back.
Yeah.
Yep. It's why Ubisoft has sucked for like 5 years.
Which is tragic, because Ubisoft used to put out some of the best stuff. Like, period.
Yeah, for me it was always Valve. Like Valve always
Well done,
put
you
out
got them all.
the best game. I mean, I will stand by that Half-Life 2 is like the best game I've ever played.
Oh yeah.
Particularly given its release time, like when it came out.
Well done. Objective completed.
Yeah.
Drop pod has arrived.
And
get there now.
I know
will
that
without
you might disagree with me, but I really think that the graphics of that game aged shockingly well. The way the art style of that game ended up being, it made it look way better
Gotta move on, Miner.
than
The drop
it,
pod will
like
head
it
out
aged
momentarily.
better than like a game you have like super photorealistic
Stage 1
graphics,
completed.
right?
Well done. Taking you to stage 2.
Yeah.
I don't know why it just feels like home to me. Like Half-Life 2 and like Gary's Mod and like these
It's
like
a little
Source
extra
1 games
special.
always felt like home for me.
This one makes me. What else?
Which I know sounds
Hey,
weird,
not
but it's
too
just
shabby.
I don't think
I don't know how else to
Choice.
describe it. Yeah, but
I was looking at the page, but I
Good work
agree,
to
that's
do
not
and
very
quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
I really love Half-Life. And I love the portals. And,
No, I'm
yeah,
never
I
getting
love.
used to
I'm a
this.
Valve guy. I'm a Valve guy to the bitter fucking end, but I hate Valve lately. Valve has been horrible lately.
Isn't it terrible how the products that we love, even though there's such support for them, end up just sucking eventually?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like it's
Gimme.
yeah, it really bothers me because they didn't have to go. They could have made like okay, Valve doesn't
Big
need
swarm
to
detected.
make
Lock up and get ready.
any more money. They have the Steam Deck. They have Steam.
Well, they have a. Wait, are they? They're.
Supply
Are they
pod active. Locate the LZ
No.
and prep it for landing.
so they don't have
Gabe
to
Newell
carry
owns
responsibility
all of
to-
it.
Oh. Okay, so just
Does
so
he
you
own
know,
100%?
I'm pretty sure now he does. Yeah.
Sick,
It wasn't.
sick.
It used to be that.
Objective
There used to be like a
completed.
co-owner, but I'm
Excellent
pretty
job.
sure now he owns 100% of Valve.
amazing.
Nice. I'll take it.
And no one knows how much money that is. That's the
Right.
funniest
It's
part.
dude, if Valve went
Yeah,
public,
just use
it would absolutely print money.
And it would destroy Steam.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely it would. But it would print money for about 10 minutes.
No, the thing is, it wouldn't stop printing money. It would just become a worse experience, but everyone would keep using it because it has a monopoly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one.
Well,
Other than
it's not
Epic
a monopoly
Games
anymore, but
the
yeah, they're
Epic
starting to
Games
get some more
Store
competition.
sucks.
But
I don't consider the Epic Game Store competition. It
Well,
took them 3 years to
that's
add a shopping
totally
cart.
valid. That's totally valid. Like that's what I'm saying. The Epic Game Store is part of the competition,
I
but
still
it's the
think
point
still
they
don't
have.
think they even have like reviews, like user reviews.
I think it'll become it'll get more
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Disney's purchase of acquisition are part of it now. So
I'm not a fan of Epic Games in general.
I'm
I
not either.
apologize. Like
well.
I don't like the spyware that they put on people's computers. I am not a fan of the way that they've laid out the company.
I think the thing that pisses me off the most is how ubiquitous microtransactions have become since Fortnite exploded.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of our fault.
It's not my fault.
I
buy a. Well, okay, fair enough. I have bought a
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Fortnite was what really
it's the consumer's fault.
set it up.
I'm noting I have
shouldn't
never bought an Epic Games thing ever.
Okay, I haven't bought an Epic Games thing either.
Oh, I
Never bought.
I recently bought the Halo and Stormtrooper skins when I saw them.
This one suits me best.
And how much have you used those since?
Oh, like almost 0 hours worth of time.
I have never once played
die
Overwatch.
every
I
time
have never once played
Okay,
Fortnite.
Overwatch is not Epic Games.
It's Blizzard, but it's
Fuck Blizzard as well, but
I don't think it's a problem
but
with enjoying those. I think the problem is that we decided we didn't want to spend $60 on games.
But
Then we were like, well, we'll just buy for him.
my biggest issue
Some of
with
us
these
haven't.
companies is their development of BattleEye and EAC. That is like my biggest gripe with these companies. And they're gonna say that it's like they're not doing anything other than super big. It is straight up fucking spyware that they're installing on your computer. I have packet traces that show it is not only
The
spyware.
drop pod is
It
arriving.
is active
Get
when
moving.
games
It
aren't
won't hang
running.
around.
Despite what they said, it is active at all fucking times. It is spyware that you willingly install on your computer.
Yeah.
I hate it. I think it is terrible. And
No,
also,
it's fine.
it drives me crazy
Stage
because I'm a
completed.
Linux user
Onwards
and I
to
can't
stage
install. And like at BattleEye and Easy Anti-Cheat freak the fuck out because Linux doesn't let you
I've been
spy on
dreaming
it.
of something like
Yeah.
this.
Like
Show me
Linux
more.
isn't gonna let you just like spy on the fucking user. So
Oh, yeah.
naturally it
Now,
doesn't
show
fucking
me
work,
more.
right? So I don't
You
know.
don't
Is
see
it-
these every day.
Is it
This one
necessary to
looks
do
best.
all that, like, to
Oh fuck!
I'm feeling
prevent
lucky.
like cheating and stuff? No.
God,
Might as well.
VAC doesn't do it.
Your mission is clear.
VAC doesn't
Get to
like
it.
VAC just does like real-time stuff like while the game's running, but that VAC is entirely
Yeah.
self-contained inside of the game.
Back is Valve Anti-Cheat, right?
Yes.
Does that work?
Yeah, on CS:GO it does. The Source 1 games it fucking sucks, but on CS:GO it works great. Yeah, I don't know. It's really crappy. I'm not a fan of these like spyware packages that you install.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
You shouldn't eat
Yeah,
precious
it's
minerals.
spyware.
It will
Don't let
get
them
you
tell you
killed.
otherwise.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Isn't that the fucking best?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really sucks. I wish that, maybe they could develop an in-house anti-cheat
that actually is spyware. And obviously you can do it and make it work, but instead they're choosing the spyware.
Triangulate your position so it can land.
It's called fucking data selling bullshit.
Oh, hey, that leads into a thing I wanted to mention. I think I am going to switch to dumb phone this year.
Ah, the madman is actually going to do it.
Did I already mention that to you?
Dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you've talked about it several times. Yes.
Well, okay, well, I didn't realize that.
And I maintain that I will believe it when I see it.
The scanner just
Several
lit up like a
times over
Christmas tree.
what
There's a swoon
period of
incoming.
time we're talking about?
The last couple of
Past
years.
month? Really? I don't remember that. Okay, well, anyway, if I have, I've never taken it this seriously before, but I started, I ran across the Reddit suggested post from that subreddit called Dumb Phones, and I was like, huh? What are these people doing? And I started thinking about it, and I was like, damn, like, you don't try this. Partly because I think mostly the nostalgia of old phones got me like to start reading a little bit, but I started thinking through like all the things I use my phone for, and none of it is like I don't need a smartphone to do any of it. For one, like all the things, all the benefits of my smartphone are convenience. So there's nothing else about it.
Wonderful warthog.
Just like it's not required. There's like a couple exceptions to that I need to look into. Like my company, I have a two-factor authentication that I need to authenticate for. But I think there are alternative methods. I just don't know for this particular web client. But anyway,
This one.
the other thing is I've just been getting really bugged by phones lately. Like the push notifications that are really just advertisements, like free real estate for ads. Stuff. Like, oh yeah, all the tricks that are just meant to get you using your phone all the time, all the psychology that goes into that.
Yeah.
Just like the constant pull for me to check my phone like all the time.
It's like legitimately scary, actually, how...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, you're completely
They
right.
hire psychologists, like teams of psychologists, to make the phone attractive, make you want to use it, and keep your eyes on it.
Well, yeah, it's just like fucking...
That's what the phone itself.
It's just like fucking grocery stores that do like research on like what music makes people want to buy things more and all that kind of stuff. Like it's
Yeah. I turned off notifications for the vast majority of my apps earlier this year, and I keep it on Do Not Disturb, or I keep it on Do Not Disturb with a couple of exceptions at work. And like even with those measures, like I'm still using my phone like all the time, and like still like wanting to check it, checking my watch. So I deleted almost all the apps on my phone except for some holdovers that I might need.
You know the drill, Miner.
Until I figure out how to fully
Let's
transition
get out of here.
as an experiment to see if I can like handle it.
also, I
And-
think most dumb phones still run on Android at this point.
There are actually exceptions to that.
Oh no, there's like,
There's
dude,
options.
you can get truly dumb phones. Like, you get
Yeah.
phones that are like
Yep.
fucking stupid.
Yeah, they have some with really light versions of Android, or really it's like closer to Linux. But yeah, so I've been wearing an analog watch instead of my Apple Watch, and it stuns me how often I like go reach for my phone or look at my watch just wanting to look at it. And I'm like, oh, there's nothing for me to do.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I would
and
be
also,
maybe
like,
interested
social-
in trying that as well, but I just don't think I don't think realistically I could do it because of like my job and everything. But
It depends, and we can talk through some
Swarm
options like your needs.
detected. Get ready
That's what
to
I
be
started.
revealed.
I started writing down a bunch of notes as I was thinking about this. So I'm like, if I'm gonna do this, I really need to plan well for it. So I'm gonna spend the next month or whatever, like just observing everything, writing down all the things I need to take care of, switch over. But the thing that's interesting is like, if I think about like banking, like, oh, I want to check my checking. Like, most of the time I want to do that, I don't need to do it like right now this second. If I have like my budget set up, right? So, if I want to check my email randomly in the middle of the day or whatever, like impulsive thing I think that I want to look up or do, like I don't actually need to do that right away, but my mind is like, ah, fuck, I gotta like look at
You can kill me.
now
Well,
I'm
think
like,
again.
oh, I'll just check that later, or I'll write that down and do later, or something like that.
This is gonna change
Or,
everything.
yeah, how often do you shit on the toilet or sit on the toilet and you sit there for like 10 minutes after you need to because you're just like reading a Reddit post or something? Like, it's
Soon
wild.
heading your way.
Anyway,
Load
that's
up.
what
This dollar I make a dime. This is why I shit up every time.
yeah, now I'm gonna shit in peace without looking at my phone and take my extra time. But
When you get a fucking, when you get a magazine, like get like something.
yeah, there you go. Get a book or something.
You can't shit
I
without
can't
some
get enough of this
necessity.
rare stuff.
That's right. That's right. And that's really like the kind of the root of it. Is like your mind, like at least how I feel is like it's just this constant need for stimulation. Like, oh, I'm waiting for this page to load because my phone is on something with my phone. It's like now I'm gonna sit here and think instead, or something else. Like,
You do literally
Swarm is
anything.
approaching.
yeah. Or nothing at all. Nothing is totally fine. Because instead, like the alternative is poisoning my brain with misinformation from Reddit. And because I'm just constantly browsing my mind with it, it's inevitable that I'll just internalize some percentage of it, right?
Yeah.
So, I can just, I've tried like uninstalling certain apps before, but it doesn't stick. So I'm thinking like making it impossible for me to do anything will help. And in fact, even just, I've even chosen to, because I'm trying to simulate not having a smartphone, I'm actually like successfully not using that shit even if I could. So, but
Interesting.
now if I switch, but if I'm not using my phone for any of the smartphone stuff, I should stop paying for expensive fucking phones and insane phone calls. So I'll just buy a dumb phone, like $100 like
Get like
that.
a
Five
prepaid
on
card.
cleared. Impact imminent.
I want my phone number, so I'd have to get some.
Well, no, you can still keep your phone number switching to a
prepaid
prepaid plan. Yeah,
Oh well, fuck, maybe I'll do that then.
yeah.
But I'm just reading this thing on Vice about dumb phones.
Yeah.
There is something called the TCL Flip 2.
Heard of that one.
Sounds perfect.
I'm
Objective
looking,
completed.
holy crap.
I'm gonna do all kinds of research on options. I've already started.
Well done. Objective completed.
It's $20
Drop
from
pod has
somewhere.
arrived. Get there now.
This
It
is
will leave without you.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you ready though? The one thing I have a question. Are you ready to have a non-standard charger again?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say green bubble. And
Are you ready for everyone to assume you're a drug dealer?
Time's ticking, miner. Move it.
I'm dead serious when I say that, by the way. People are going to assume that you're a drug dealer.
Whatever. I don't give a shit what people think about me.
Oh, I know.
I didn't even
Before
figure that.
done,
That's funny. I
onward
didn't
to
even
stage
think
5 we
that
go.
is, that's pretty
The
funny.
thing is, people who know me, like, know I'm weird enough to do something
I'm
like
ready to
this.
get
Well,
ready.
yes, that's true.
Um,
You are
Gorgeous
absolutely
gun for a
weird enough to do
gorgeous
that.
war.
why? Am I prepared to have a non-standard charger? I haven't put a lot of thought into
will
that, but that
emerge
is
when
kind
you
of
destroy the
annoying.
small
I've a few
Watch out
options
for
I've seen
elite.
so far are
Be
USB
cool.
so
You will make it out just fine.
I was gonna say, it wouldn't surprise me if places had a
Apparently you need a
USB.
USB cable anyway, and that's fucking weird. So yeah. But I would like one that's not shitty. Like,
This is definitely an unpopular opinion, but as a connector, I actually much prefer Lightning over USB-C.
That is blasphemy, and
Well, and let me tell you why.
okay, let's hear it.
okay.
So, USB-C to me has a less tactile feel to it when you plug it in.
Yeah.
That is the least objective reason to not like it.
I didn't say I don't like USB-C, to be clear.
No, to have a favor over a connector over how it feels when you plug it in. Also, I'd like to note that
Also,
think
I have
have
never-
issues
I've never, like, had an issue with a lightning cable. I've never had a lightning cable break or anything like that. I've had USB-C devices where the little pins inside the actual connector get fucked up.
How do you do that?
I don't know how it happened, but it fucking
I've had
happened.
USB devices for like, I've had USB-C devices for like almost since they came out, and I've never had a problem.
I'm aware that you have probably never had an issue with it, but I have had an issue with it, and it's fucking annoying.
Also, I'd like to note that the tactile feeling of a USB-C connector is largely related to who makes the connector.
Yeah, and it's a non-standard thing, and the vast majority of them.
When done correctly, when
That makes a
lightning,
good point.
yeah, with like
Apple
lightning, for
manufactures
instance.
their lightning shit.
Yeah, so like, cause Thunderbolt, right? Or like Apple is on the board along with Intel for Thunderbolt.
Didn't see that
Yeah.
coming, sucker.
So all your Thunderbolt shit will be fine.
I'm gonna be
It will have beautiful tactile feeling.
I can better reason for
Oh, do you also prefer lightning?
not prefer because lightning just sucks for too many reasons. But the problem with USB-C
To be clear, lightning is a shit standard, but I like the connector itself more, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I think I like the connector more too. I'll just say that. I like it. It looks a little bit nicer. You know, it's
I agree.
USB-C is sick because it's like the whole point of it. The idea was like we just needed one
Connector to rule them all.
everything you fucking know.
Yeah.
But that's not true because there's so many like variations in the USB-C standard and substandards of it, or that's not
Yes.
substandard. But like there's too many, just variations of the standard that like it's not actually standard anymore. In fact, TheLord made this point. To be clear, or to be fair, to give credit. But like you don't actually know if you can use that cable or use it for that thing with that device that you're using, because it's just like this might supply way too much power to my device or something. There was a couple of examples about this.
USB-C is backwards compatible under Lightning. Under Thunderbolt. So a Thunderbolt can supply the USB-C. You're not gonna overpower. Are you familiar with the handshake that occurs when you plug in a device to charge with USB-C?
Yes.
There's a like 14-step handshake that they do before any power gets in.
Alright, that's okay. So you can't overcharge the device.
You can't overcharge a device by plugging it into the wrong thing. It's not how that works. Also, they will limit to the lowest common denominator. So like if you have a USB device, the modern standard, the way this works probably ever for at least any device over the past 3 years, maybe 4 or 5, the way that they do this now is that when that handshake occurs, they determine the lowest speed device, and then they use the standard of that lower speed device. The handshake is universal.
So I'll need to like find out specifically what the problems are, because like the Verge talked about this, but
the problem is that
always
like
good at
originally there was a problem when Thunderbolt wasn't as pervasive, when it was more or less just USB-C, which is just fancy USB, where like you couldn't run DisplayPort or stuff like that. You couldn't run like an external display.
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying though. There's not anything obvious to a user like which version can, like what
Thunderbolt is required to support. Like Thunderbolt, for instance, is required to support DP. It's required to support the display.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you know that because you read some specifications that cable supports, but the connector itself doesn't inform the user of what it does. Like, it's like you have an HDMI cable that's clearly for display, and if you can plug that into something with an HDMI port, like it's clear that that is gonna work, right?
Yeah, and it's
so
becoming
like,
more and more common. That's the argument I'm making.
Yes, but like there's, I mean, we've already had USB-C for like 10 years and 10 years of devices and cables releasing. So like going forward it'll be better, but we still have a shit ton of devices that that we already are using that have these problems now.
Yeah, there's older laptops and stuff, and it's really the source device. It's not the destination. So like the source device, like there were so many companies that rushed to put USB-C on their devices. Mm-hmm. That's where this all started from, because you had a bazillion companies that were working their asses off to put USB-C on anything and everything they could touch. My old laptop had it. I had this old Asus laptop for a long time that had that USB-C problem, where like it wasn't Thunderbolt, it was USB-C. Mm-hmm. And it sucked. I that laptop, it was cool, but I also hated it for that reason. Like had this problem with that. But USB, almost everything
Core, I'll
nowadays
do a
is
hazard
Thunderbolt.
one.
It's anything that's modern
If it ain't
is
broke,
almost all going
I'ma
to be
still
Thunderbolt.
fix it.
It's almost
Sending
all
you
going
in
to
to take out a
support
Dreadnought.
DisplayPort 3.
Get it done, Miner.
Right.
We're all counting on you.
It is becoming the de facto standard. The problem is that a lot of those original USB-C implementations really sucked. They were really bad, right? And they were rushed and brought out to market as fast as they possibly could get it out without regard for any future compatibility, right? And I'd also like to know that, like,
Give me that.
the Thunderbolt connector, or like the Lightning connector, has had iterations, right? If this isn't isn't like not all Lightning cables like play properly, right? And like also like the iPhone in general has had iterations. Also, I could never plug in a Lightning cable into my mouse or my keyboard or anything else that I own, right? I can use the one cable for my phone, the remote of my fucking TV, my watch. I can use it for my laptop. I can use it for a power bank. I can use it for my portable speakers, my headphones. One connector. And it works for all
Got a
of it.
blocked landing site for the supply pod.
Right?
Get it cleared out, Miner.
Yes.
No, it does.
Are there differences in cables though?
From the shotty.
No. It's I'll take a picture of the cable itself.
No, I know the
I
cable
use to
looks the same, but
No,
I mean,
I'm gonna
there's
show you
no
the
implementation.
literal cable that I use to charge all that stuff. The cable that
No,
I use to charge.
I know they exist, but are all of the cables that are manufactured USB all capable of the same things?
If not, the handshake will fail, and they will just be
can't get
limited
enough
to
of this
USB-C.
rare
Well, see, but that's my point. Is that like sure it will fail smartly, but like someone buying the cable that will fail in that way, it's not going to be. I don't know. At least doesn't appear like it's always obvious to them. But
Yeah, but like,
or it requires a lot of knowledge or research on their part.
if you go on
Prepare to
AliExpress
fight
and
for your
buy a
life.
fucking
Big
cheap-ass
Swarm is
cable,
approaching.
a cheap-ass USB-C cable,
Sure.
you're gonna get what you pay for.
Sure.
Modern cables are not like if you go to Best Buy and buy a USB-C cable, it's gonna support Lightning. Like if you go to Best Buy right now, right?
You mean Thunderbolt?
Sorry, yes.
Yeah, I figured that.
I hate that. I hate that so much. They're so close. Such like stupidly close names.
That's true. That's true.
But
We wouldn't have Thunderbolt without Lightning.
yeah, it's an Intel thing.
Where is it?
I'm gonna say I'm pretty
Anyway,
sure
well done,
Thunderbolt
you got them all.
existed long before Lightning.
It was a joke because lightning causes the sound of thunder.
I know. I think.
Okay, so then. Okay.
Eliminated.
So. Okay, that
That
was
was pedantic after I said that was a joke and a pun. Come on.
One.
okay. But I don't know. That's where I'm kind of just like, I don't know, man.
Now this is a
I
rare
wish it
treat.
was as simple as like,
Gotta have it.
there's growing pains with any technology. It's just
Yeah.
how that is, right? Like,
I
this
did not
isn't
mean to
new
spawn a
thing.
20-minute debate about which one's better. I literally just meant the connector itself.
Bloody hell, you're hot. Vic.
Lightning is better, I think.
Drop pod has
Everything, literally every other aspect of USB-C is better. I meant purely the connector itself. Lightning is
But I
better.
have problems with the stability of the Lightning connector.
Again,
I think
shut.
I
Taking you to
think
stage
it
2.
has problems with dust ingress causing issues. That is a
What about-
huge issue with Lightning.
You
What
don't
about
see
the
these
tongue on
every
the
day.
USB-C doesn't do that? Is it it's a larger space
Oh,
around it
yeah.
or something?
It
I'm looking for
again.
some
Okay,
kind of-
let me be
What if
clear
you
with
break the
this.
tongue?
Let me be very clear with this.
Your mission is
USB-C,
clear. Get to it.
depending, and this gets a little interesting, but like any modern device has quite a substantial gap behind the connector itself for dust and crap to build inside of.
nice. That's
Thunderbolt for Lightning does not have that.
It does not,
I mean,
yeah,
it
that's good.
has a gap, but it's not perfect. Like, it's not, it's not
The
easy.
amount of times I've had to clean lint out of phones through iPhones because of that reason is not a lot. Because I don't.
I've never had to do that.
I've had to do it a couple of times on mine.
I'd like to note that all of my USB-C devices, the only time I've ever had to clean lint out of them was if it was a shitty spot. If it was like a garbage phone, that was the only time I ever had to do it.
I've never had to do that on Lightning either, though.
My iPhone, I've never had to do.
Okay, well, you haven't had an iPhone in a fucking decade, so...
Okay, let's go back to the TCL Plus 2. Why are you so excited about this?
Because so Vice says it is
Never gone
the
wrong.
TCL phone is the nuclear option. It's the changing my name and going into witness protection option.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will
So here's my. Sorry, what?
If you truly want to abandon your
Explode
contract
detected.
with current
Document, get
phone,
ready.
this tech and sign up for a prepaid track phone coverage. You can buy as much prepaid time as you want, so the phone will be as economical as you need.
Yeah, I could.
But let's be real, you probably won't be using it enough to necessitate an expensive plan.
And that's
This one
exactly
does
the
have
point.
Bluetooth, email, a browser, and all the assumed regular functions like calculators, calendars, and notes. It also has a camera. Oh, and the kicker, the phone is $20.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Yeah.
So what are you gonna do about, like, taking photos? Are you gonna start carrying your camera around?
Do
Yeah,
something.
well, so this is the thing. I'm pissed at Apple for their shitty photos, and same with the latest versions of Android. It does bullshit processing on a picture.
Dude,
it's
I'm
not even real.
so sick of fucking... I don't take
So-
pictures on my phone very much anymore for that
Yeah.
exact reason.
So I'll be taking 2 megapixel pictures, but it'll be like reality, just low res. I'll probably try to find one with a higher resolution than that, but I will. This will hopefully encourage me to turn my camera with me more often and take less photos, but better photos because it'll be harder. Like it'll be less convenient to take them, but they'll actually be good, right? So
Yeah, makes sense.
the primary use of my camera is not nice photos. It's like bullshit, like shitty photos I take that I never look at, and then like just information gathering, quick information. And I figure the high resolution on phones has been really nice for just like capturing data, like a sign somewhere or whatever, like and in different lighting conditions. So a shitty camera on a phone probably isn't gonna be very good at that. So I don't know. I'll probably just I'm losing convenience. So I'll just have to like take a little bit more time to write something down instead of being able to snap.
I will be honest with you, I will be very surprised if this lasts long term.
Oh, yeah, I won't be surprised either.
And that's like, that's not a knock against you, I just
Dial it in.
think that it will probably be a lot more inconvenient than you're expecting.
Well, that's why I'm testing it first.
Yeah.
And I'm also like thinking that that's the whole point in this exercise before I like actually do it is to see if it's even fucking.
Well
So
done,
the
you
main
got the
things
order.
besides that are going to be a problem are
Satisfied. The drop pod
use
is
an
arriving.
app to end
Get moving,
access
it
to
won't hang
building,
around.
but I'm pretty sure I can get a hardware key for that. Authenticator apps. I'll figure out a suitable and secure alternative to that.
Physical security, probably.
Well, yeah, and there's this new thing with digital passkeys,
drop pod
which
is
are
about
meant
to
to
leave. Get your ass
be
moving.
that, except you don't have that
That elite
hybrid
never
key, which
stood a
I'm
chance.
pretty
I will see
skeptical
to it
of.
there's a
I'm
beer on the
trying to learn
house.
more
Don't
about
make it
that.
back. Make it
Yeah,
back.
you don't even need to, like, you just don't, like, Google is trying to encourage me to use it. You literally don't have a password on your account.
Gonna
It's
paint
just
my
the
nails
passkey,
to match it.
which is, like,
This works.
It's like really sketchy.
What else we got?
well,
I mean, I
so-
get that it's probably totally fine,
That's the one.
but
there's
the
probably more
skeptic
to
in
it
me
than-
is like,
else?
that's gonna fuck with something.
Well, and that's probably just, like,
I
our
can't get
lack
enough
of
of
knowledge
this
about
rare
what the fuck
stuff.
it is. Like, and,
Yeah.
like,
Realistically.
So, I think it's gonna raise, like, what I know so far is it's gonna raise the floor for security for, like, everyone, because most people just use, like, the same password everywhere. At worst, at best, they have a secure password, but no two-factor authentication.
It's actually really funny because that you mention that, because McLean uses a different password for everything, but he doesn't use a password manager. So he has to reset them constantly.
Oh jeez, dude.
And I've been telling him for so long, use Bitwarden.
Just do it for him. Just do it for him on Tuesday. Be like, sit down, spending an hour to do this. Just fucking do it. Or tell him half an hour, 15 minutes. Man, come on.
When we get the office, I probably will.
Just say the words and see if he does it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really like it.
Yeah, I know. You're the one that got me to use it.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it is.
Bitwarden is great. I pay the fucking $10 a year or whatever for the premium subscription because I don't even use any of the features of the premium subscription. I just think it's a great product, and I want to support it.
So yeah, that's the main hurdle. So there's some interesting ones too, like navigation. I use Google Maps, and I literally don't know how to get around town except for like the places I drive to and from on a regular basis. And while that doesn't matter because I have Google Maps, like it'll be maybe nice to like force myself to learn how to navigate around without it again. I'll probably, or what workflow would probably be like is before I leave, use a computer to find out how to get to a place and like try to remember how to get there. And at worst, I have a GPS, like an actual Garmin GPS.
That's probably what you're gonna have to do, because like I don't know, that would be the thing I couldn't go without.
I've already gotten to one place by referencing Google Maps and then leaving, and then I got there. So
I don't have enough faith in myself to do that, except in the areas that I deliver packages.
So that's why you have like a transition period where you like use something as a crutch in the meantime, or just use a GPS. Like if you can't do it, use a GPS. Yeah. Alternatively, some of these dumb phones have some very limited functionality, including Google Maps. However, it's like a list of instructions instead of like the live
building stuff.
Like visual directions, which would probably be
You'll be on your own
maybe
in
2
there.
gigs of RAM.
Make it count.
But like
yeah,
you can
run
still
my
get
dog
instructions,
shit.
right? Yeah. So there's that, but I'm actually excited about that one in particular because I think I have the capability of like getting around.
Yeah,
like,
you are an intelligent person.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't have to get mad at old people giving me directions against my will on how to get to places. I'm like, can I have the address?
That is totally
and
fair.
they're like, here's the turn-by-turn directions. I'm like, fuck you, I'm gonna forget every step you say as soon as you finish the step. Just tell me where it is, the name of it, I can find it on Google Maps.
Give me a fucking address.
I feel like they know that. I feel like they know that too.
I don't know. I think it's a Midwestern thing just to do it. Like, they don't have the questions, they're just like, you wanna know where it is? Here are the
Oh, is that
directions.
like a thing that particularly you have experienced in the Midwest?
Yeah, I experienced it in New York a little bit, but I've experienced it a lot here, like, all the time.
Yeah.
And even if you, and it's just like a conversational, like if someone's like telling you about a place, they'll like, they'll try to get you to figure out where it is. They're like, have you been to this place? Oh no. Oh, it's that place next to this place. You know where that place is?
Dude, that's
No.
like
it's next to
what
this place
happens.
on this
I think that's
street.
just an old person thing because I've experienced that quite a few times.
It's
out
people
on the
my
route.
age. People my age do it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
A smart rifle shoots genius.
Yeah, no, it's I think it's a Midwestern thing. But,
Makes sense.
yeah.
Prepare to fight for your
Let's see,
life.
what
Big sword is ready.
everything else. Oh, podcasts.
Yeah, I don't think there's any getting around that one.
Podcast.
Yeah, you're
are.
kind of screwed there. But
There's some pretty dumb phones that have podcasts. So there's like kind of this weird middle ground now between like dumb phone, smartphone that has some like really basics. Well, additions on top of the really basic stuff, including podcasts, navigation, and maybe a couple other things. But you can't just download like a bunch of apps or something.
Yeah.
here's the concern I have. The more features we're talking about here, you're saying, well, they are dumb phones or like medium grade phones that have this. You're getting closer and closer and closer to being back where you started.
Well, I know. That's why I need to be careful about what I actually select as far as how much I do. And I definitely want to. Yeah, I don't want to have like an app phone again. So there's a there's an OS called iOS. I don't think it's Android based. It might be because it has. I think it's just Linux based, but there are some apps that are on it, like Spotify, WhatsApp, Facebook, Google Maps, stuff like that.
Yeah, what are you gonna do for music?
For
Like in the
music,
car?
yeah, MP3 player or something.
I was gonna say, especially you're gonna
I
get a
can
fucking MP3 player again.
actually buy my music. Yeah. Let's see.
I can use this.
The main thing I'm concerned about, and this is just a problem if you don't have an iPhone, even if you have Android, is like SMS is just like the most insecure bullshit ever. And even if you have an iPhone, if you message someone without an iPhone, you're just using SMS.
Not for long.
And well, hopefully, well, no, it's like partial RCS. Apple's supposed
Shoot it in a
like, not
face.
Drop pod is
Okay,
arriving.
but it's
Press there
basic.
before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Anyway, it's I just have to accept the reality that nothing I message will be secure. Not that I super trust iMessage anyway. But that's like the conspiracy theories, which is not a big part, but it is a part.
Yeah,
It's not a big part, but it's a part that I can't.
Onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
I have
Stage
validated
one
the
cleared.
end-to-end
Be sure to
version of
spend your gold
iMessage.
and nitro before
I
the
have
next
not,
stage.
however, validated the security of point-to-point, like point server point security.
Un momento.
Like,
which I had enabled since 2016. I had to disable that so that I could then log in on a new device and then reset it all up again. But if I had lost access to devices that I was signed in with already,
Let's get out of here.
I'd be completely locked out of my account because my hardware keys weren't working. So I don't know if Google has any. I think with their advanced protection program, I don't think they can get you in any other way. No, I think there was an option. There was one option that said it would take them a few days to verify your attention. So I think I wouldn't have been totally fucked. But I was close to it, and I'm really annoyed about it. I was explaining to him, I think I told you, Bailey, I couldn't get into my Google account on a new device last week.
You did not tell me that, but that sounds about right.
Yeah, my hardware security keys weren't working, and the backup code generated by SmartLock wouldn't work either.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I had to completely disable all those features, security features on the devices that I already signed in with, so I could get in on the device and then reset it up. Yeah.
Have you considered using? So here's something that might be worthwhile to get Bitwarden for is the authenticator is built in on Bitwarden.
Well, like you're talking about the passkeys.
Yeah, for like your 6-number authenticator codes.
Well, I mean,
codes.
Google doesn't let you do it that way. Google has their own app you have to use for it.
This works.
Yeah, I know. Those codes are universal.
Wait,
Those, like,
you should be
codes.
able to use a different authenticator for your Google account.
You don't have to use Google's authenticator.
Because you should be able to get the actual code to put into one of those generators.
No. Okay, I might be able to do that. So I must have been using SmartLock just out of convenience instead of having to use I don't fucking know, to be honest. You know what? I'll check right now.
I really like the reason I like the Bitwarden authenticator is that it's built in next to passwords. So like you just like click a button and you copy the code and you just paste it.
Yeah.
And you don't have to like you don't have to like copy it in manually. You don't have to go through any steps to get to it. It's just
I mean, so the thing I don't like is that you don't have the password separated from the other method of authentication. Granted, I know that secure password managers are supposed to be like insanely secure, but I'm still a little I want it separate. Even though it's still probably on the same devices I have access to that app, but
yeah, it becomes redundant because if you have device access, you're screwed anyway.
right.
And that's the only way Bitwarden is fallible is on device access. Bitwarden is end-to-end.
That's what I trust.
Yeah, Bitwarden is end-to-end. So it does not. Bitwarden has no. I learned this for sure because Bailish might remember this. I had a complete service breakdown at one point because I had accidentally leaked my Bitwarden password. Long story. It's a long story how that even happened. I won't go into it. But Bailish remembers when like he helped me like actually help recover all of my accounts and switch all my passwords and shit over.
It was an ordeal.
It was a whole fucking mess. But it worked because I couldn't get into my Bitwarden, right? Like I couldn't get into it, so I just flashed it and deleted everything. Right? So I knew it worked because you can't just like change shit. Like it has to work, right? So like Bitwarden has no idea what any of your information is. They have no context at all about anything in the Bitwarden.
Right, because you had it set up on like your own server, right?
No, I can't remember how that ended up working. I know all my stuff's on Bitwarden, but Bitwarden doesn't. Bitwarden's fully end-to-end, so they kind of help you.
Well, Bitwarden also gives you the option of like you can store everything on your own server.
Yeah, but like cool. Bitwarden's you're screwed, kind of.
But in a good
Device
way.
access anyway. Well, like that's the thing. You're screwed if you get device access in the first place, because like if you have device access, all your authenticator shit's toasted anyway.
right? Like, it's not gonna make it.
Pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
There's some
Device, that's the only thing that
iOS, but
not for I mean, you're trusting the operating system. You're trusting Windows to be secure on network. Think about that. Let that sink in for a second.
right, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking the device that would be more likely to be secured or like taken is your phone, which is out of
Well
value
done,
all the
Miner.
time, rather than
We knew we
your
could
desktop
trust you to go it
somewhere.
alone.
But not
Stage 2
that
completed.
people don't get their places broken into, but
Yeah, and phones
can't get
are
enough of this
very,
rare
very
stuff.
fallible. Phones use.
More
I mean,
action.
you still have things like Pegasus that can break an iPhone in approximately 2 minutes.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet.
So,
you have your
brand new iPhone, you can break it with Pegasus right now.
that's sick.
So, like,
Is that the
It's-
fucking
Does that include
best?
like
I made the right choice. This is coming route.
it's like
it doesn't matter.
FaceTime or not FaceTime, like Face ID they can get through like so like one password requires Face ID, though it requires my actual like
Make
password after
absolutely,
some
make absolutely no mistake. Face ID is just a chronological. It's just like any other kernel module.
well yeah.
The swarm is heading your way.
Like,
Load up.
think about it this, like, if you have a Mac, right, you have a password. You also have Touch ID, you know, which does a whole bunch of things. You also just have a password, because it's Unix. So, it's just as vulnerable to everything else. The only way,
Got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. Do
on
something.
Unix to completely remove a password is to do just that, remove the password. So like, and I, obviously Apple's not infallible to that, because Apple devices have a root password.
Oh, you mean infallible?
Yeah, they're obviously vulnerable to it because they have a root password.
Okie dokie,
Right.
I need to go because I need to do work shit, so I will talk to you all later.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, bye.